Before you head out for that next workout, do you have a pre and post-workout routine in place to help prevent you from getting injured? If not, then we should talk.
Hey everybody, it's Mark, and we are back with a video all about setting up a pre and post-workout routine that will increase our ability to get the most out of our workout, as well as decrease the chances that we get injured. So, if you are like me, and my guess is you probably are because you're watching this video, a big part of your day is being able to get out and get your workout in, whether it's a walk, a run, a ride on the bike, a swim, whatever it is. Being able to get out and get that workout is often something that we look forward to. So anything we can do to improve the odds that we will be able to perform well in that workout while decreasing the odds that we get injured is probably a good thing. And I know for me, my natural tendency is to just get home, get my running shoes on, and bang, head out there for that run. I don't have extra time. I need to get my run in, and I don't need to warm up or cool down. I feel great. Well, that might have worked when I was in my 20s or 30s, but it sure doesn't work now that I'm in my 50s. Getting injured is a lot easier, and when I do get injured, I find that it takes a lot longer to recover from those injuries than it used to. So anything I can do to reduce the odds of getting injured and staying injured is a good thing in my book. So what I've done is I've come up with some reminders to kind of cue me in and remind me the importance of a pre-workout routine as well as a post-workout routine. And what I've done is I've come up with a system, for lack of a better term, I guess, called the 3 W's and the 2 C's. Now the 3 W's are what I do prior to the workout, and the 2 C's are what I do after the workout. So I'm going to talk about the 3 W's and the 2 C's, and hopefully that will give you some things you can use, kind of build a chassis that you can then add whatever specific exercises or stretches or whatever you need to do onto that chassis that address you, your particular needs, and the type of workouts that you like to do. Because everybody's different, everybody's at a different stage in life, and everybody has different needs. But I think if you use the framework of the 3 W's and the 2 C's, that's going to put you on a good path to getting more from your workouts and reducing injury. Okay, so let's jump into it. The 3 W's. What are the 3 W's? The first one is wake up, the second one is warm up, and the third W is wind up. So let me talk about each one of those. Wake up. That is what I use at the very beginning of my pre-workout routine. And wake up literally means I want to wake up my body. I may have been working, sitting at my desk on calls or in a car or not active at all, and now it's time for me to go out and do my workout. Well, my body's just been sitting there doing something completely inactive. I want to make sure that I'm kind of priming the pump, getting my body ready for the activity. So that is the wake up mode. And so things that fall under wake up would be things like some mobility exercises, kind of getting the joints and the muscles and the ligaments and tendons kind of used to the range of motion that you might experience in the activity. So for me, as a runner, things like getting the knees, the calves, the ankles, my hips, all kind of loose and kind of getting ready for work is something that's very important, and that falls under the wake up category. We're not doing any stretches or anything like that. It's more about just kind of getting the body used to a range of motion and getting it ready to move into the next step, which is warm up. The second W is warm up. And all that is kind of easing into the activity. So for me, as a runner, a great warm-up, and it might be for almost every activity because I do it for nearly all my warm-up activities, is just go for a walk, whether it's on the treadmill or outside. Going for a walk just kind of gets the body moving. It's gentle exercise, it gets the blood flowing, kind of gets things opened up and moving a little bit. So think of it as, you know, turning the key in the car and letting it warm up a little bit on a cold day. You don't want to immediately put it into drive and screech out of the driveway. You want to let the engine warm up a little bit. That's what the warm up is, just some gentle movement and exercise to kind of get the body moving. Once you've done that, and that can be anywhere from 5 minutes to 15 minutes. I typically will go for a quarter mile to maybe 3/4 of a mile walk before I start my run or ride. Typically just a nice walk takes care of that. So once you've done the wake up, which is kind of get the range of motion, get the body used to the range of motion, the warm up, which is kind of get the blood flowing, then you get to the third W, which is wind up. Okay, and what wind up means is now that you've got the body kind of ready to go, it's kind of, okay, here we are, what do we need to do? The wind up is where you get the body ready to perform in that activity. So for me, as a runner, things that would qualify as wind up would be things like dynamic stretches. Think leg swings, maybe calf raises, doing some calf stretches, maybe some strides. If it's before an event or something, I'm going to be running fast, I want to do some strides back and forth. Just kind of get things going a little bit before I kind of launch off into that activity. If you're a cyclist and maybe you're getting ready to compete in a race or something like that, wind up would be something like maybe doing some quick sprints, some kind of power ups, get your legs spinning and then cool down a little bit, spin a little bit, cool down. Anything like that, just kind of a little bit more intense, but not full on extreme effort. So just something to kind of get the body going. Dynamic stretching. If you can think dynamic stretching, that is usually falls under the umbrella, I think, of wind up. So those are the 3 W's: wake up, warm up, and wind up. And then you start your activity or your workout. So you go for a run, you do your walk, you go for your bike ride. And when you get done, then the 2 C's come into place. Okay, so the 2 C's are cool down and calm down. Now, cool down, pretty self-explanatory, but essentially what you want to think of for the cool down is just some nice, gentle activity. So for me, at the end of a run, I will just kind of continue walking. Anywhere from maybe 10 minutes to half an hour, depending how I feel, how much time I have. But the goal is just kind of easy, slower, intentional movement. Give the body and the heart and everything time to kind of reset, kind of get back down to where it was before you did the workout. So it gives the body time to cool down, blood to keep flowing, to start flushing out the toxins and stuff from the workout, and also time for you to start the recovery process. So think of rehydrating, maybe getting some nutrition in during that cool down walk. And then once the cool down is over, then you go to calm down. Now what calm down is just kind of helping the body get back into recovery mode. So you've taken some time, you've gone for a walk, you've kind of cooled off a little bit, maybe stopped sweating, kind of cooled down a little bit. Calm down would be things like static stretching, kind of easy stretching, nothing too extreme, but just some nice, easy static stretching. So think of things like maybe some calf stretches, some lunges, very easy, slow, deliberate stretches. More and more research indicates that that is the kind of stretching you want to do at the end of the workout, not at the beginning. So dynamic stretches seem to be better for in the wind-up phase. Static stretching is better for the calm down phase. So once again, just kind of helps your body ease back to a more relaxed state. So once again, easy stretches, that type of thing, all qualify as calm down. So there you have it. The 3 W's and the 2 C's, kind of that framework I use to help me get through all phases of the workout, not just the workout itself, but also the pre-workout routine and the post-workout routine, tying all three of those together is going to give you better performance during the workout, better recovery after the workout, and greatly decrease the chance that you're going to be injured, which is always a plus. So there you go. Hopefully that is helpful for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post a link in the description below for an app that I started using about 6 months ago that has a wealth of mobility as well as flexibility and stretching exercises. It's called ROM Coach. It's a totally free app. You can use it completely free. It does have a subscription model if you want to have a little bit more detailed routines and schedule on a calendar and all that. But there's lots of apps just like it, so this might be a good one to at least get you started to take a look at to see what's available, and you can start picking and choosing what exercises might fit your particular situation for both the pre-workout as well as the post-workout phase. So check it out in the description below. And if you're not already a subscriber, we'd love to have you as part of the community. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. And while you're at it, give us a thumbs up. Go ahead and nudge that thumbs up button. That's a great way, actually one of the best ways, to help YouTube spread the word about what we are doing here at Life Maximus and bring more people into the community. So anything you can do there to help us out would be greatly appreciated. Hope you found this video helpful and as a good starting point for you to start building a kind of a comprehensive pre and post-workout routine. That's it for now. Until the next one, be well.